good morning. You are cooking in the kitchen with the Spice Gal. This morning we are actually not cooking, we're mixing. What we are going to be doing is the Apple Delight Overnight Chia Pudding. Okay, so what you're going to need is some unsweetened original almond milk, chia seeds, almond butter, which we get from natural grocers, fresh ground, they don't add any junk to it. Spice Gal's Apple Pie Delight. Amazing with all different fruits. You don't have to do this with apple, but my kids love apple, so that's what we're doing. The Wallaby Organic Greek plain low-fat yogurt is what we're using. And then we're going to put it in a mason jar at the end, but I don't know if it's all going to fit in there, so I'm going to mix it in this bowl right here. The very first thing we're going to mix is the half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Let's do that. Ooh. This is so easy to make the night before your kids' breakfast before school. Just sit it in the fridge, or if you just give it a couple of hours in the fridge, it's ready. So if you wanted this afternoon, it'd be perfect too. You don't have to wait overnight. Overnight just gives you the best results with the chia. Turning to pudding. Sorry, I'm going to continue to talk as I do this. I'm not a good multitasker, guys. We're going to call that good right there. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. These are messy to work with. It's actually, I don't know how I managed to do it without getting it everywhere. Oh, there's a hole in the bottom. That's convenient. That's probably why somebody, the cameraman, probably stuck that in here. Alright, so just tip it right in there with that. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of it. I am making this a lot harder than it needs to be, guys. Put this in a tub and it will be a lot easier. Alright, so we've got our 2 tablespoons in there. We're going to do half a cup of almond milk. Done. Half a cup of almond milk. We're going to do 1/8 of a teaspoon of this Apple Pie Delight. Stick that in. That was a bit of a heat. 1/8 of a teaspoon. Alright, and then half a tablespoon of almond butter. And you know, it doesn't matter if you get a little bit extra. It's not going to hurt it at all. In fact, I try and get extra in all my serving. Okay, all right, we're done with that. I'm going to actually grab a fork to stir this all around. You're going to stir it all around really good. Put some elbow grease into that, or make a mess, whatever your plan is. Okay. The second part of this will come tomorrow morning. After these have sat overnight, we're going to chop up an apple, and you can cook the apple or you can leave it raw, but we're going to dice up an apple, put a little bit more of this spice on it, and then that's going to top off the chia pudding. Again, if you don't like apples, you can do this with peaches, you can do it with pears, you can do it with just about anything. Okay, get that almond butter good and stirred in there. Oh, we're getting there. And I'm making a mess. I can't do anything the clean, nice chef way that people do it on videos. It just never works out. This is how it is in the real world when you're parents and you've got dogs running around in the background and you've asked your kids to be quiet for 2 minutes. Alright. This is a good one to make in the kitchen with your kids because it's just mixing and they feel like they've made like a whole meal. Alright, I'm getting that almond butter mixed in really good. So as you can see, or I'm not. Just get your fork down in there if you get those clumps of almond butter still. It's not going to hurt anything. But you do want the bigger clumps gone. So as you can kind of see, I think we're nearly good on that. Closed overnight. I like to do these because the kids like to eat out of me. So, oh, and I just saw another clump. But once you've poured it in here, that's fine. We make more mess here than we do before. probably easy to stir in there actually. Why didn't I do that from the start? I should have just done that from the start. We're going to put this in the refrigerator overnight, and in the morning we'll do the part 2 with the apples and you'll see the final product. Welcome back. We're finishing up our overnight chia pudding. So the final touch on this is we've left our chia pudding in the fridge overnight. We're going to cut up this apple, and you want to do it into very small. These knives are not sharp. I need to resharpen them. But I'm going to put the last of our apples in there. As you can see, I've chopped up those apples. Okay, now what you want to do is we've got our apple pie delight. I'm going to shake a little bit more of. Oh, I need to take these seals out. I never do that. Shake a little bit all over the top there. Now, I'm also going to add some sweet leaf stevia powder. I love to use sweet leaf because of how they harvest their stevia. They're the only company I'll use when it comes to stevia. Shake a bit of that over there. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to add some water. Okay, so we've added a little bit of water, as you can see right there. I'm going to put it on medium-high heat and we're going to cook this up. Well, we've got our apples cooking behind us, but this is the overnight chia pudding. You can kind of see how those little chia seeds plump up. And then you can do a bit of a mix there. Oh man, that smells incredible. Plate it up. These are so easy for in the morning for your kids because they can eat it straight out of the jar. The only reason I'm plating this up is to take pictures to post on the website afterwards to go with the recipe. Otherwise, I'd leave this in the jar and just put the apples on top. But for presentation's sake, we're going to put it in a bowl. All right. As you can see, we've got some cooked moist apples here, and we're going to put those on top of the chia and serve them up for lunch for my son. Well, I say lunch, I don't know how much he wants on there, but I'll give him quite a bit. And when you've got leftovers, you can put them in the fridge and use them in more chia pudding during the week. Easy done, apple pie delight. Great breakfast for your kids.